What's going on, traders? Welcome to the Cosmic Training Academy. I'm Mr. Cosmic, where we train, travel, and trade. I just want to basically make this video for people who are interested in trading options, but maybe you don't have a lot of money. Maybe you're a new trader. Maybe you just want to test the waters and see what trading is all about, what options trading is all about. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to talk about that. We're here to express that, explain that, and you know, with um, with under 10 years of options trading under my belt, I just sometimes like to just share some of the things that help me along with how to be a options trader. Okay, so with no further ado, I'm gonna pull you guys over into this arena right here. Whatever your broker is, you can just use the same process. It doesn't really matter. This is a Robinhood account. It doesn't matter who your broker is. So sometimes I do IRA stuff. Sometimes I do, but here's the one. I'll use this account. This is like a typical small new investor account. Maybe you don't have any money. Maybe you're just trying to build up your account. Maybe you're trading little. What do I have on here? I have a Oatly option right now going. Um, as you can see, that's what's the buying power. So let's just make a trade. I just thought about it when I saw it. It said $100 is a good time to show other traders how we can trade with $100. First things first is look for something that you'd be interested in, something that you would be interested in purchasing. Right now, I was thinking with the market and AI and everything like that, something good to purchase would be probably computer chips. So I thought, well, let's go with AMD. AMD right now is at $112. Okay, you can see today the market is up $5.28. Okay, so fortunately with this company, this broker, there's a 24-hour market. So that means I could trade AMD 24 hours, which I wasn't aware of, but now I know. Okay, so that's a good thing. So if I want to put in a trade like I'm about to do right now, I'm going to do it live so you guys can see. So a lot of people put trades on that's not live, but this is a live trade. So let's see what happens. First thing, what I like to do whenever I'm about to set up something is start looking at charts. So I go to this area right here and I start looking at charts. As you can see, I already have my charts set up. 50 moving average, 20 moving average, and I have the MACD, which is down here. Okay? So just an example of what I do. Now you see the momentum of the chart. You already see that for the daily chart, that's 1 day. This is 1 week. This is 1 month. This is 3 months. So if you're confused about that, that's what that means. That's 1 year, 5 years. So it's telling you what it's done in the last day, month, year, week, etc. Okay. That is the trajectory of which direction it's going, and you can see this is the 20 moving average right here, and this is the 50 moving average right there. Okay, whenever I'm taking a trade on up, which is a call typically, um, I'm looking for all of the chart. I'm looking for all of the lines. These are with the movement of the chart to be above everything, above the 50 and above the 20. And there it is. You can see it is done that. Okay, so we know that this is in an upward mobility for on the day. So if you're really concerned and you want to say, well, that's for the day, what about if I want to hold this trade for a longer period of time? Excellent question. Let's go to the week. Okay, so now you see it's breaking through. You can see where the chart is starting to break through. It broke through the 20. Now it's about to break through the 50. Good indicator, man. Good indication that what it's doing. Okay, so you can have a good idea on the week that it's breaking through all of the indicators. To me, this is a good sign that this particular stock, AMD, is heading in a short term, at least, upward direction at this time. Okay? So, since I know that and since I see that, I'm interested in taking a direction of up, meaning that this $112 should be going higher. And since it's at 112.85, now I know that's about $113, right? Okay, so let's go on back and let's take a look at what we want, what kind of trade we want to take. Here's trading options. Now, this is August the 12th today, I think it is. Where do we want to go? So, this is how we kind of take a look at the movement of everything, right? So before I do that, what I'll do is I'll look at how it's been moving, how AMD has been moving over time. So if I want to look for fluctuations in the market, now you can see, and I'm going to mark this up a little bit. You can see, let's just make these marks. You can see where it hit highs, and you can see where it hit lows. Okay, that's a good indicator. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we want to look for where was it at this highs, where was it at the low, and how long did it take for it to go from high to low. Okay, let's go 1 month. Right now in August, this was July, around the same time a month ago. So it was at 118. Keep these numbers in your head. Then it fell down to 110. It consolidated. See, look for these kind of things right here. You see these sideways? That's a consolidation. Then it dropped down. This is a low. So it went from 118 to about 110. So that's a big fluctuation in what? A period of 1 day? $8? Yeah. So you're talking about $8 in 1 day. Then it did another consolidation. Then it started making an upward movement. It went from that 110 up, August 2nd to 117. Look at that move from July 25th to August 2nd, which is about a week. So then from August 2nd to August 3rd, it dropped just that fast from 118, 117, 118, 117 to 109. So $8. So it's making an $8 move a lot of the time. So look, so that's is good indication. You know that it's making 8 between, and it keeps going between. In the last month, it's been going between 15 to 110, 109. So now we know. So let's look at the week chart. For the week, that's 107. That's the low. That's one of the big lows. And then on the day, we don't have nothing yet. So, okay. Now we know maximum low is 107. Probably high is about 115, 116, right? Let's go take a trade. Trading options. See, this is the work that a lot of people don't want to do. It's the background work. In doing when you trade options, you gotta look at the history. Because as the old adage goes, is that unless you know about your past, you won't know about your future. So since today is we in August, so I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out to about September 1st. Give me some time. We in the second half of August. I'm gonna give it 2 weeks. I know based on the chart that we just saw that thing moves up and down, and it's gonna be plenty of fluctuation and plenty of opportunity to make some money. The key with with something like this is you gotta get in and get out. Okay. Anyway, and the way you get out is by setting up your close. So anyway, let's check this out. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to buy me a call. Where am I buy the call at? I'm going to buy the call Here's the share price right there. We know it just went from, see, it already moved 5 cents after market. So we know that it's about 113. I'm buying it at 113. If it was on the other side of, if it was closer to 112, I would have bought it at 112. But I see it's at 113, and I predict it's going up. So I'm buying it at 113. That's the buy side. As you can see, for the buy, it's $430 or $4.30 per contract. The options is 100 shares per contract. So 100 times $4.30 equals $430. Hope you're following me. Okay, so since it's at 430, what I'm going to do is I'm buying that at 430. But you're saying, hold up, Cozmik. Yeah, you only got $100 in your trade account. How the hell are you buying something 430? That's the trick. See, a lot of people don't know as new traders, they get in just like I did, and they just start buying calls where they can afford to buy calls at, right? And if you were just looking for calls you can afford with $100 contract, you'd be going way up here. And this is where people lose their money. Because the new traders will come up here with the money that they have and buy these $100 calls. Under $100 or about $100 calls. But you see the price, 124, 120. See, this is out of the range. We're only going out to September 1st. Have we seen in the past, by looking at our charts, that AMD will move that far in a week's time, 2 weeks' time? No, we haven't seen that. We've seen it go up to 115. So why are you taking trades at 124, 125, 126? You're taking it because you only got $100 and you're taking risks. This is how you get your ass wiped off the table. And you're wondering why you don't make money with options. It's because you're taking trades that you can't afford to take, and they're not within the range of the actual share price. And it's not showing that it'll even reach that in the history. Can it go? Anything can happen. Is that possible? Anything's possible. But that is not the probability. And what we do in trading is we go for high probability. Period. Okay. So let's go back down to where our probability is higher. Oh, pass it. Okay, there it is. Okay, so 430. Now, we said it can go up to 115. We buying for 430. What we gonna do is we're gonna go up here to the sell icon now, and we're gonna sell a call. So that means somebody got to pay us for this, okay? So we're going to sell the call. What are we going to sell it at? We're going to sell it at 115. Sell 115. We know that's the high, okay? And actually, we really should sell it at 116 because we know it reaches 115. So, to be honest with you, but remember, we got to sell it at 115. Why? Because we only got $100. We got to look at the difference. This is a spread. We got to look at the difference between that number and this number. The difference is $1. $1 times 100 is $100. That's our trade right there. Works out perfect. Wow. Couldn't even been a better example. So this is what they call a call debit spread. Reason why is because it's a call, and because it's going to cost us, which is a debit. So this is all calls. We bought a call, we selling the call. That's why this is a call spread. It's a debit spread because we're spending money to get into this spread. Okay? If we were getting money, it would be a call credit spread. But since we're not getting any money for this, we're paying money, it's a call debit spread. You follow me? Okay. So now that we in the call debit spread, look at the total debit of $100. What did I tell you? Total debit, $100. Okay? All right, cool. Now, if you want to, we could look at the profit and loss analysis. This isn't guaranteed, but this is an example. If AMD price once it reaches $113.88, we break even. That means we're going to be at zero. That means the money that we spent is finally all returned to us, and now we're at even slate. Anything beyond 113, AMD going past $113.88 start to become profit. Look at 98 cents, we already up $10. And so forth. What we got to do is make sure that we put a close on this before it reaches 115. We want to close it out. And so we want to get out of there probably at $114.85, maybe 114. If you just want to hurry up and try to close it out, you put $100 on the line, you take it at $60. Maybe you take it at $50. Let's see what 114 is. 114. No, we need it at 114.75 at least. Yeah, we want to try because we know it's going to go. We know the probability is going up to 115. We don't know it, but that's what the history says. So we want to take it at close to 75% of the value. So anywhere over 114.60, 114.65. I'd say 100. Yeah, there you go, 114.65. So anyway, maximum loss $88, as you see. Maximum profit is at 112. Got you? Got me. Cool. All right. So now let's go back. Now we know. Let's take it. Scared money don't make no money. They say, now this is where you can really, really make money or lose money. And I'm telling you that if you don't pay attention to this kind of stuff, this is where you lose money. Now, they're really going to let me get this at $88 cost, which is lower than what I expected. I expected it to be $100. But take a look really quick at the limit price. This is where this trade fluctuates between $75 and $100. And $75 or 75 cents and a dollar, which is $100. Okay? So you see the fluctuation. Robinhood has done me the liberty of putting me right in the middle of that because it wants to give me a chance of getting of opening this trade. If I go to the low end, it's a chance, but it's not a lot. If I go to the high end, I might be paying too much. So remember that make your settings to where you don't get in on a high end, or you get in either in the middle or you do it yourself. Robinhood is doing it for me. So they put it at 88. Do I want to take it at 88? Could I get it cheaper? It's possible. It says I can get it for 75 on the low end. Am I really that concerned with getting it that low? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'll go down to 80. Will it close? Will it open up the trade for me? Can I get filled? I don't know. Probability of me getting filled at 88 is much higher. Okay? So just think about that when you're doing this. Okay? So because if you go too high, you're spending too much. You go too low, you may not get filled. So that's the thing. I'm going to take it at probably 88 because let's just face it. I was planning on getting it at 100. So, and could I get it? Should I put it in 75? Normally, if I wasn't doing this for a video, I'd probably put that at about 80 and let it fall and let the trade day, let it fluctuate till it falls to 80 and let my trade get executed. But since for this purposes, I'm gonna take it at 88, and let's see what we got. Boom, sending the order in. I'm queued. Oh, okay. Well, it says the markets are closed right now. Okay. Oh, I thought it was going to let me make the trade. But anyway, it says the markets are closed. Your order will be placed on August the 15th. It will be sent at the start of the next trading session. It's daytime here for me, but it's nighttime for the market time. And so there you have it. That's an example of how you trade with less than $100. doing a debit credit, called debit spread. And you don't have to have a lot of money, guys, to trade stocks. And do options. So I hope that helps you guys, new traders, and anybody who's interested in getting in spreads. And I hope that you guys can win with that. I'm Mr. Cosmic. This is Cosmic Training Academy, where we train, travel, and trade. And good luck to you guys. Happy trading. Take care.